So we was talking about you swimming. Another thing that people wouldn't expect you to, one of the most beautiful enjoyments in life, you know.
I love to swim. And see, a lot of people be amazed because when I get in the swimming pool, look like I be walking on water, literally. But I really could swim. I used to could swim before I got paralyzed. So my upper strength, I still use my body the same way I would use it if I was swimming a regular way.
And this is not just in shallow water. You can swim actually in deep water.
Yeah, I can swim in any water. I could swim in any water. But now I swim where I stay above, like, I swim like, you know what they call that?
Trade.
I trade. I be tread on top of the water. I can swim under the water, but mind you, when I'm swimming, my legs are doing their own thing. So
is this something you had to relearn, or just kind of came naturally?
No, I love swimming, so I just jumped in the water and I started swimming, and people be amazed about, you know. But just because we in a wheelchair don't mean I do everything. I take care of myself. So you didn't know, you just tried? I'm saying. No, I ain't gonna say I didn't know. I knew I could swim.
I mean, after
I knew I could swim, regardless that all they said was my legs wasn't working, but that don't mean my body wasn't working, you know. So my upper body still works, you know what I'm saying. So my legs, like when I'm swimming, they're just doing their own thing. And swimming for people with a disability, like for us paralyzed, it's good for the body. It's good exercise.
You mentioned that you do everything for yourself.
Everything.
Right. And if you don't mention that, a person would think that you need help doing everything.
Nah, and to be honest, I really don't like nobody to help me. I don't like, say like when I go different places, a lot of people be like, you need some help, and I don't mean no harm, but I be like, don't take my ability away from me, what I'm used to. I'm used to doing this, so let me do this. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, people be getting offended. You know what I'm saying? I be like, just let me do it. Just, you know, I've been doing it for 30 years, so.
Okay, can you walk us through some of it? Can you walk us through what's it like to take a shower? You know?
Well, at my house, I have a shower bench. So the shower bench is over the tub. So I have to sit down and take a shower. But I'm more of a person that like to take a bath. So I do more bath. I do everything. I get in the tub, I get out the tub. I do all that for myself. It's nobody, I live by myself. I take care of myself. When it comes down to cooking and cleaning, I do everything for myself. The only thing I can't do is design. I like decoration. I like to decorate but I'm limited on what I can do. So I cannot put up pictures and all that kind of stuff there. So if nobody don't come and put my pictures, I don't sweat the small stuff. People say, oh, I'm gonna come over your house, I'm gonna come and do this and this and that. And I got pictures and stuff that's still down, and I don't sweat about it because I learned to live to where it's patience, and in the right time, God gonna send the right people.
And to paint that picture for people, right? When you're cooking, and you know, like little people, they have a small stove. Are you accommodating?
No, I don't have a small. To be honest, I'm not a little person. I don't want a little stove. Like when I go out of town, I go to hotels. They have the little short beds and all that. I don't want a short bed because I'm disabled, but I'm still a person, and I'm not a little person. No disrespect to the little people, but I don't want the cabinets that's way low. I don't like. In one of my places, they had my clothes. Was for the shelves was for the little people, so that means my clothes was hanging on the floor, even though they was hung up. So, but they have laws that where you gotta accommodate people with a disability, and I feel like whenever they make like, I say I want to get into realty because I want to make houses accommodated for people with a disability. I want a closet where you put your shoes at, and you press a button and it drops down to where you can reach your shoes. You know what I'm saying? Right. I know how I want my house to be as being a person in a wheelchair.
Now you know that's something you might want to patent though, because you know somebody can steal that. Like this until you say that.
Right.
That's a grand idea right there.
Now I want the.
But ain't nothing like coming from somebody who you know, like yourself, you know.
Right. I wanted a subdivision for people like. For me, I want to be able like to roll into my driveway, pull into my driveway and be able to roll into my house. Nowadays, like when I bought my house wasn't handicap equipped, none of that. I want a house that's equipped for a person with a disability. I want it built from the ground. I have it in my mind the way it should be built. You know what I'm saying? Because even though they say it's ADA compliance, a lot of houses not ADA compliance. See what I'm saying? So, like, if I say I'm in a wheelchair and I go to a real estate agent and I'm looking for a house, she not gonna bring me to a house that's fit for a person with an ADA because they don't have a lot of them. But they should, in every subdivision, they should have multiple houses that's meant for people with a disability that's in a wheelchair, not just for the little people. They should have a subdivision, like every subdivision should have an ADA compliance house.